Hello friends, it's Dano from Danos Bujo, and today I bring you my February plan with me video. So before I start my February theme, I'm sharing my 2024 setup that I did on my last video, and in case you haven't seen my last video, please check it out. It's my comeback video, let's say that, and I did this blue leaf theme that I really enjoyed doing, so check it out, and the link is in my description down below. So for February, I decided to do something colorful. I tried to keep up with my watercolor phase, let's say that, and I decided to use some lilac, purple to do a lavender theme. So I found my 𝗧𝗏 watercolor palette and this deep purple that I really enjoyed playing with water and playing with the saturation of the color, applying more water or applying more color. So playing with those made this really easy, let's say blob, okay. And I just did a little, I don't know if the ramble, if it's the perfect word for that, but I just played with the shape of a lavender flower, and I played with the colors thinking on that. So you can see that for the cover page and for my right page that I'm going to use as a different type of calendar that I pre-set up behind the scenes, because I didn't know what I was going to do, and I tried to just play with the materials that I have. And for the lavender, basically I just played with the watercolor. I tried to overlap some of the lavender to try to cap that field vibe, and I think I got that, which I am really proud of. And to make it simpler and easier to not be way too much, I just did some tree lines with a fine liner and in a black color, and I did some splashes of watercolor with the ink or the color of the lavender around that, and it gave this like particle effect that I really enjoy watching, and kind of resembles to pollen, let's say that, because we're approaching to spring, so pollen around, and I really liked the idea. For the main February idea or the letter, I decided to do this simple F that I colored with an acrylograph in the black shade, and it's really simple. It's an F that I tried to center the best I could, and overall that's pretty much the cover page. For the right page, basically, as I said, I pre-set up this calendar that it's actually just a paper with 1 to 29 counted, and I tried to divide it by the weeks, and it's just a simple, let's say, task list or event list that I'll just write the main events that are going to happen on that day, or maybe just the highlights of the day. But overall, that's it. This is my cover page and also my calendar that I am going to use for this month. For the next spread, I am going to do a time spread and a habit and mood tracker. For the time tracker, let's use that word. For a time tracker, I'm bringing back my sleep and work tracker that I used to do on my early videos, and I kind of miss them, just to track my hours of sleep, what I'm going to do during the day, how much of hours I spend working actually, instead of the usual 8 hours that I usually do, and how many time I spent recording, editing, going out with friends, enjoying relaxing time, all of that, because I want to know how do I spend my time during the day, to know if I'm actually being productive, if I'm doing an healthy lifestyle, let's say that, and this is useful for that. I think that I did a blog post regarding to this spread for Archer and Olive. I'm not sure, but I'm going to check it out after everything is ready in this video, but for the habit and the mood tracker, because I'm going to do the both spreads at the same time, I decided to do for the mood tracker this round circle that I'm going to paint during the 29 days of February. I didn't set up a key in terms of color key, but I'm trying to give like 4 different shades of purple, from happier to not so happier tracker. And for the habit I decided to do 4 because I don't keep up with the habit tracker as much as I used to, and to be honest, I haven't done an habit tracker for so long. So just to start slowly, I decided to make it 4. I am not sure yet what are the habits, although it's already February when I'm record this video and I'm currently editing. But maybe I'm just going to track like if I went out with friends, if I read any page of my books, if I didn't eat any type of sugar during the day, all of that types of habits, just to keep up with things that I actually want to do and I want to check out by the end of the day to know if I actually made it, if I got the check. And that's the tip. If in case you haven't done any type of habit tracker in the past, start slowly, because doing like 16 habits like I did in 2022, I think, that's a lot. Okay, and you're not going to keep up with that amount of habits in the first time, so start slowly. If you are returning to bullet journal, start slowly. So basically, for the time tracker, going back to that, in case you haven't never seen my sleep and work tracker, basically I divide a table with the hours of the day from 1 a.m. till midnight, and I also divide it by every day. What's the goal? Basically just coloring the amount of hours that you spend doing everything that you want to track. For example, as I mentioned before, your hours of sleep, with your hours of work, hours at the gym, for example, exercising, doing yoga, meditation, doing cooking maybe. You have a lot of type of things that you usually do on your day. For in my case, I am going to try to keep up with the sleeping hours and work hours, and as well my free time, how I am going to spend it. If it's by going into a small trip, it's by cleaning my house, it's with cooking, etc. Okay, so that is my main goal, and to know if I'm spending my time in a way that I actually wanted to. Okay, I think that made sense. I hope it did. So overall, this is my time tracker and my habit and mood tracker as well. For decoration, I just did this lavender that I did on the cover page, and I'm going to keep it up for the rest of the team. So that's basically that. So after 2 years, I decided that I want to focus on my social media again, so I'm bringing back also my social media tracker. Maybe this isn't useful for most of the people that are currently watching this video, but basically tracking my social media is important to just get an overview how my numbers are going, although that's not very important, but I just like to keep that on track and see what's happening, to have this visibility overall. For my social media spread, I did like a daily tracker of the numbers in my YouTube in terms of subscribers, and also Instagram for my followers. For my social media, I also did a video ideas like space where I'm just going to write some video ideas that I want to do, but it's mostly just video ideas in terms of themes that I can do, and maybe more focus on that. because I'm not sure if I want to go like full blast to YouTube. I want to go slowly, as I mentioned in my latest video, and that's my main goal overall. Underneath my video idea section, I did also how I started the month and ended the month in terms of subscribers and followers for YouTube and Instagram as well. For decoration, I try to play with the saturation of the lavender, from going ones that are a little bit more darker and others that are a little bit more lighter. So for the right spread, I'm doing my one line a day. I can just do a spoiler that I haven't written anything until now, and we are at the 8th of February, so I'm 8 days left behind. But after recording and taking these photos for Instagram as well, I'm going to be more focused on that. Maybe just writing on my cell phone one line a day, and after that just writing on my bullet journal as well. But that's exactly what the goal is. It's writing one line a day, every day, and in similarity to the first spread that I did, which were more focused on events, this one is more focused on happy things that happened during the day, lessons that I learned, how it was the day, if it was like incredibly awesome or incredibly horrible. So overall, these are simple spreads, but they are functional in different ways. But yeah, that's pretty much these two spreads. I don't have anything else to say. And also, I want to thank you to everyone that left a comment on my last video welcoming back to me, to coming back to YouTube. Thank you so much. It was really sweet from your part, and I am really happy to come back. Hopefully for a long time, okay? But I am currently recording this video, trying to edit it, everything, and at the same time I am already thinking about what I'm going to do for March, and so far I have no idea. So if you have any team idea or anything else, please feel free to give the idea on the comment section, so I also have some inspiration from you guys. But yeah, this is my social media and one line a day spreads. I hope you like that. So moving on to my weekly spreads. For my weekly spreads, I'm actually worried that I'm not going to use them. So I try to make the space to write way shorter than I usually did in the past. So I try to separate each page in 3 by 3 boxes, and for that I use a week in one page and the other week on the other page. This way I can be more functional, I can be less pressured to write anything on my bullet journal, less pressed, and let's say to feel that I'm going to waste some pages. This way I can just manage my time and my focus during the day in small sections that are going to organize my mind and also myself. These are divided in 3 by 3 boxes that I mentioned, but since each week has 7 days and the box will be 9 boxes, I just erase 2 at every page. This way I can just manage to put some decoration. So I actually did some lavender to decorate the pages, and this is a really simple weekly spread, so you don't need to do much. It's just literally drawing boxes and painting something with your watercolors, and that's done. The weekly pages are basically that. One thing that I want to mention for this video, I used my 𝐸𝐴𝐻 notebook and also the acrylograph I used earlier. In case you want to get anything from 𝐸𝐴𝐻, feel free to use my discount code that is affiliated, that is Danos Bujo 10, for 10% discount at the checkout. you don't pay anything extra for using the code. You actually just get the discount, and that way you get something beautiful as well as supporting my content, which is really awesome and helpful for me to keep up with the content as well. For watercolors, I didn't mention the latest video, but in this video I'm using my 𝐕 watercolors. I think I had an affiliate code as well with them, but I'm not sure if it works still. But in any case, just check the description down below for the affiliate code from 𝐕 and try to use it. If it doesn't work, well, that's the answer. But they are really great watercolors. I do recommend because although they were gifted to me, I really enjoy playing with these watercolors. They have all types of colors, as well as 4 metallic watercolors from gold, silver, copper, and also rose gold, if I'm not mistaken. So it's really pretty, and they are actually really good. They come with other extras like an eraser, a pencil, a brush, that is those water fountains, let's say that, brushes that are really good, and also a brush as well. So check out the 𝐕 shop if you want to. They have really good they have really great material, as well as acrylic pens like the Archer and Olive ones, so feel free to check those. So here's my final flip through. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. In case you want to see more of my content, check my social media down below at Danos Bujo, and leave a purple emoji on the comment section so I know that you watched the whole video until here and you are a real one. Thank you so much once again, friends, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.